Hey guys, what's going on? Colin with Red Beans and Dice here. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing of Massive Darkness, and the thing about this is I couldn't wait. I actually busted it out and played the first tutorial missions, so it's not going to be a brand new fresh unboxing, but still I just wanted to show you guys some of the content that came along with the game. It is a 1 to 6 player game made by CMON games. And it is going to be kind of a dungeon crawler, very similar to Zombicide. And if you know me, you know that I love some Zombicide. So let's kind of get into it. And like I said, I cracked it open. I had time to put the rubber bands around everything. We have treasure cards, which you'll get to open as you go through different or progress through different levels through the game. Each kind of tile that you have has a different level on it. You have some of the hero cards here with some of the characters that you can choose to play with, all very cool. We have some of the roaming monsters just right out of the box here. Really cool, really cool. We got a giant spider, a little hellhound looking thing, a Medusa looking lady, and mean old troll looking guy. So really cool models, lots of them too. This whole box over here is just packed full of them. So we got some roaming monster cards, the greater and lesser roaming monster cards, then you have guard cards, and then something that's really pretty cool that I thought about this game was you have different, how do I say this, classes that you can choose from. There's little books that you get with a bunch of different skills that you can actually level up to, and this game you can play through a mission just one time and you get a bunch of different skills and just keep leveling your player up very quickly. Or you can go ahead and kind of slow it down and use micro XP and track it that way, which I'll show you as I get into here. I think the dashboards are over there, but they're really very Zombicide-esque. But you can choose a class for each one of your heroes, which really lets you kind of customize them. So I thought that was pretty neat. So we got these cards here. We got the dice, which I thought are really cool. Different colors. You can never have more than 3 green, 3 blue, reds and yellows. You know, the blues, greens are for defense, the reds and yellows are for attack, red are the good ones, and then green are the really good ones, and then you can kind of combo up and get different weapons and armors that can help you block things, so that's really cool. Get some more of these cards out here. I went ahead and kind of organized some of the little plastic bases that you have with the pegs and put them into little baggies just because it makes it a little easier to kind of go through it. So we got more of our treasure cards here. We have artifact cards. We have the health tokens that you'll use to count the health of the roaming monsters and enemies that you fight. We have some event cards. These are the bad ones. You're going to be drawing one of these each time, I think after the enemies go or after the experience phase. And so most of the time I've noticed they're pretty bad, but sometimes they're pretty good. They can put treasure chests onto the level tokens so you can actually go and pick those up and get more items. So that is cool. We got treasure cards level 1 through 5, I believe, and then you have artifacts, which kind of act as, I think they're level 4 equipment cards, so you can't equip them if you're playing the story mode until you get to level 4. We have some level tokens that you put in each tile to indicate the level. We have some bridges that actually connect some of these beautiful tile pieces here, so that's really cool. We have what I think are the best part about this game, little treasure tokens. So when you open a door, there's a door card in here, and you'll actually see where you put guard cards, and then different treasure chests, and then for the level of the room that you're on, you'll actually pick the treasure card according to the level that you're on. So if you have a level 2 in this little square right here and there's some treasure, you're going to get level 2, so on and so forth. So that is that, and I got everything all bagged up. We got some tiles here, very reminiscent of Zombicide, very cool, really good, loving it, loving it. Double-sided, of course. And let's dig into this. This is kind of what I really wanted to show you guys, the massive amounts of little guys that come along with it. Oh gosh, sorry about that noise. That must have been bad. Okay, so as you can see here, we got dudes we got dudes. So you got some goblins, some different kind of orcs, and I think they're flayers or slayers. I can't remember what they are exactly. Some evil little dwarf guys, but there are a lot of them. So good luck painting that. Have fun. My friends always ask me, I think they know it annoys me, but they always ask me if I'm going to paint my miniatures. It's like, man, I'd have to clone myself 3 times to paint everything I got. So not going to happen. Okay. And then on to the meat and potatoes here. We have our heroes up top. So you got kind of a Conan looking guy, a wizard, a paladin, a rogue, a archer, and a dwarf. So I am not 100% sure of all their names. I know there's one guy named Whisper. My friend played with it, and he kept on whispering that to me, kind of made me want to shoot myself. But and over here we have the mob bosses. So when you spawn a guard card, you will get the mob boss, and you'll put him down, and then you'll put minions around him depending on how many characters that you have playing throughout the game. And this is backwards. There we go. And then these are the dashboards that I was telling you about. Very, very Zombicide-y. So you have your experience down here, which if you're just playing a one-time playthrough for a quest, you'll just track everything down here. Or if you want to do the long campaign story mode, you actually, over here, you'll have micro XP. So say you would get 3 experience, you would put it down to, put it up to 3. Then you get 2 more, you go up to 5, you gain 1 whole experience. So it's a little slower progressing, but once you get that level during the story mode, you get that level or you get that ability for the rest of the game. So it's slower to move along there, but it's in the long run, once you level up, you get that, and then you actually get to keep your weapons as you go forward into the next mission. So I thought that was just really, really cool. And, oh, I think this is actually a roaming monster too. He was the ogre mage, so he was hidden in here. The rest are just mob bosses. So, yeah, and you get different experience for just a little minion guy. Like I showed you over here, 1 experience. The roaming monsters are, shoot, I can't remember, 3 or 4, and everybody gets those experience. So once you kill a boss, a roaming monster, or agents, which are, they seem horrible. I actually haven't drawn one yet. I did the tutorial, but I was lucky enough not to draw one. So, but they apparently spawn other guards as they go along, so that is something they seem like you want to take care of them pretty quickly. So all right, well, it looks like that is just about it for all the material. Like I said, I did open this before, and I was a bad boy, and I played a game, so I couldn't wait any longer. But I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on some of the material that comes along with it. And thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions about the content or I missed anything, just leave it in the comments. And I love you guys. Have a good one.